Hey y'all, hey, it's Reese. Y'all already know, welcome back for what? A quick little video. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and jump right into this video as usual. So y'all, what has been going on? How was your weekend? These YouTube streets are getting a little bit crazy. Yes, they are. Now, it's a whole rack of shit that I can make videos about. And oh yeah, your girlfriend didn't forget it. She's definitely getting ready to do that. Y'all already know how Reese gets down. Okay? So listen here. I happen to be over there at Jasmine's page or whatever, and she was doing a little video. I don't even know what she was talking. The only thing that I know is that the girl was fucking born. So anyway, Chris decided to tell her, I guess he was sitting on the side of her, I'm assuming, and he told Jasmine that he was getting ready to go live. Now, y'all already knew when he said that he was getting ready to go live, I already knew this was going to be a shit show. This was going to be World War 20. I already knew. And baby, let me tell you, I said, you know what? I am here for it. Let me go ahead and fix me some wine. Let me go ahead and get me a piece of cheesecake, because y'all already know how I am about my cheesecake. Y'all already know. Yeah, so he had went live and everything. And it was a couple things that, Chris, I was kind of, confused about. Now, Chris, like I said, I'm not pinning anything on you because I don't agree with that at all. But what I am going to say to you is watch what you actually do on camera. Not only what you do, but what you say. All right. Now, I already know Jasmine. She says that she has a degree and everything, and it's in whatever, gym teacher, personal trainer. That's the level that she's on. Okay. Now, Chris, I don't know too much about you, but what I do know is that you told us that you used to play basketball. You told us that you used to. Exactly. Nothing else. All right. So some of the things that you were saying in this live had me downright thinking, what is going on up there in Chicklet's head? I said, okay, what is going on in Chicklet's head? So anyway, Chicklets, I hope that you are watching me right now, because Chicklets, you made yourself look like a complete fool. All right, a complete fool. Now, somebody said hi from Barbados. And Chris, you said, what is that? You didn't even know what it was. That was some funny ass shit. I said, this man don't even know what the lady is talking about. He don't even know. Now, let me tell you something, Chris, what really got me going. Chris, when you use words, I don't know, you get what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you have a GED, a high school diploma, you are a dropout. I just don't know. Especially from that question right there. I don't know. Woo! Let me tell you, you and Jasmine together. All right, I'm telling y'all, I can't even make this shit up. Okay, we are sitting down, me and my friends, and we're out eating. When I tell them these things, they look at me like I'm crazy and be like, Reese, no, they didn't. And I'd be like, yes, they did. Let me show you on my phone. I said, this is some crazy ass shit. Now, Chris, what got me, this really threw me for a loop. Okay. So, Chris, I know you didn't, Chris. Chris, I'm going to tear your ass up right now for this one. Chris, did you just call us peasants? Peasants. Okay, you said that you don't know why we look at the channel or the videos if we don't like y'all. I don't have a problem with y'all, but I make video to the content that you put out like you put out in this video, okay? In the video where you didn't know what Barbados was, all right, or is, okay? That's the shit that I do. I make content to the stuff that you put out. So now, Chris Chicklets, hips, since we have that all cleared up, normally, and when you're in school, the teacher gives you, words each week, and to spell them, and then you gotta go and you gotta define what the actual words mean. All right. Now, Chris, this right here, I'm gonna try to tell you, I wanted to take my wig and turn this shit backwards. You called us peasants. Peasants, you called us peasants. I said, here we go. I'm getting ready to dig in Chris' inner, that right there. So, Chris, just so we can get all on the same page, because I already know the word that you actually used, you don't know what that word means. So I'm going to go ahead and give you, a little vocabulary test, okay? So, Chris, normally a peasant has something to do with farmers, okay? That's normally what it means, okay? So this is what I am going to say. All right, Chris, this one is definitely for you. Okay, so the definition, all right, usually an uneducated person, all right, we're going to break that down right there. Who is the uneducated person? That would be you, Chris. All right. And again, we are talking about the definition of a peasant because Chris called us peasants. So anyway, it's usually an uneducated person. We've already broke that down. I've already told you that Chris is a uneducated person. All right. Then the definition goes on to say of low social status. Okay. So we're going to put that all together again. Usually an uneducated person of low social status, they treat like a bunch of peasants. Now, Chris, I don't know if you don't know because I've had to call you get me somebody on here a peasant before. But Chris, you are the face for the word peasant. Next, aside your face, is Jasmine's face for the word peasants. This shit is so funny, y'all, because I'm just like, you don't even know what the word means, and you gonna jump off and you gonna just throw it out there. See, this is the thing, Chris. They already are on your backside. They already on it. So therefore, for you to go ahead and throw that out, let me tell you, you deserve to get dragged through YouTube over and over and over while you are probably driving Jasmine's Mountaineer. Okay, the Mountaineer. Well, Chris, not only that, but if you and Jasmine watching me, can y'all please just go ahead and dedicate a YouTube channel for the Mountaineer? This is what I want, y'all. This is what I want. I'm going to break it down to y'all, and then we're going to go back to that or whatever. Y'all already know I got ADD and all that type of adult. Yeah, so y'all already know. So what I want y'all to do is I want a Mountaineer YouTube page. That's what I want y'all to do. Make a Mountaineer YouTube page. All right. An Instagram as well, and a Facebook if you can. Not only that, if Liv is watching, Liv, I want you to make a Stella with the Boots YouTube channel. That's what I want. All right. Okay, let me read another definition to this, because we want to go ahead and break this down. A peasant. All right, chicklets, get a little bit closer. Get a little bit closer. Chocolate girl gotta tell you something, okay? We are all over the fact that I am fucking adorable, but come a little bit closer, Chris. So look, this one says, and Chris, when I tell you this suits you to the T, if it doesn't suit you to the T, it crosses the T for you. All right, so it says a peasant is a poor person of low social status who works on land. So another one. Peasants were the poorest people. The poorest people, Chris. Now, Chris, you already know, we know how you get down. You used to come on this camera day in and day out with the same red shirt. Then you tried to shake us off. You gonna put on the shirt and then you put on a jacket and zipped it all the way up, looking like a sticker roll on deodorant. We ain't forget none of that, Chris. That's what I'm trying to say. We ain't forget that shit. So anyway, let's go ahead and read this and then we're gonna get off of the definitions. Peasants were the poorest people in the medieval era and lived primarily on countries or small villages. All right, y'all. All right, Chris. Now, Chris, let me tell you something real quick. We are not peasants. That's the first thing. We, the grown people, the ones that, you know what I mean, really actually go out and work, or the ones that actually run a business from home, as I do. Not only that, but when I am asleep, when I wake up to money. First thing I do when I wake up, I grab my cell phone from off of my nightstand. I go ahead and I check a couple things, and I already know that I gotta get myself up because I gotta go ahead and get this shit, you know what I'm saying, shipped and all of that. Yeah, all right. So you're calling us peasants, but Chris, here's my question to you. Chris, do you have a car or do you just drive Jasmine's Mountaineer? Chris, do you pay any of Jazz's rent? Chris, do you pay anything for gas and electric? Chris, do you? See, that's where you got it mixed up a little bit. All right. Chris, you and Jasmine are literally peasants. You and Jasmine have stooped so low because y'all are peasants to go and turn your garage into a sitting room. Now let's talk about that real quick. So you decided to turn your garage into a sitting room where you were going to bring your kids down there to play. At one point, Chris and Jasmine, you had your kids down there in coats because it was so cold. That right there, Chris, is strictly a peasant move. All right. Now, you would let the kids play, roll all over the floor where there is a big, I mean big, old spot in the garage that you decided to try to make a sitting room. Okay? That right there is peasant characteristics. All right. Very much so. You are looking at Jasmine kids when it was snowing. They didn't even have the correct boots or coats on. They were outside with hoods and no stocking caps underneath of it, no long johns or anything. Aiden, he was running around with socks. Socks on his hand. Socks. Not mittens, not gloves, but you had socks on the child's hand. That right there, Jasmine and Chris, is clearly a characteristic of being a peasant. Okay? Should I go on more? Jasmine, Chris, again, this bed where Jasmine laid the $80 on there for your birthday. All right. Out of anyone that you would call a peasant, that would be the wrong term or word to use for you, Chris. Because, Chris, I can tell you right now, you are nothing to me except for a peasant. That's what you are. I already know you don't buy no food for the house. You know why? Because you are a what? A peasant. Chris, you can't even buy yourself the new PlayStation because what, Chris? You are a peasant. Chris, you can't even take your kids to, the zoo, to SeaWorld, or anywhere, because you know why? You are a peasant and you have no money to do so. Chris, you can't walk into a car dealership and buy your own car, could you? You know why? Because you are a peasant. All right, a peasant. That's exactly what you are. So what I am going to say to you, Chris, the next time you decide to come on here and call anyone a peasant, please go look into the mirror. Look into it very, very clearly. I think you and Jasmine should do it together. Okay? And then therefore, you can look into the mirror and see that you two are peasants. Then y'all need to turn each other face to face and repeat after me. We both are peasants. Jasmine sits onto her platform and she begs and begs and begs and begs. All right. That is what a peasant would do. Now, I'm hoping that y'all, when Christmas come and Jasmine come on here begging, don't give Jasmine anything. I watch Jasmine video after video doing things like ordering Uber Eats and McDonald's and ice cream. Hold the fuck up, Jasmine. Are you literally that stupid that you know that you don't have that type of money, and the money that you do have and is getting, you are not trying to save it? You are running around thinking you are one of the rich and famouses, and you two are what? Peasants. I thought that was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It was just crazy. And also, Jasmine, can you tell me why in the world are you kissing and licking that dog in his mouth? I don't know if your dog does it, but mine does. And most of the dogs that I see, because I know you are different over there, and you may have found a different, slower dog to fit in over there with y'all. Okay, but mine licks himself in his private area to clean himself. So therefore, I don't want to put him up to my face. I don't want to kiss him. I don't even want him to lick me. You get me? But you over there like trying to do all types of stuff in the dog face and putting it up against your bumps and everything. Like, girl. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and slide on up off of here, and I'm going to see all you beautiful people in the next video. Later.